Alright, I'm coming with y'all today with basically a close grip workout, besides the pike push-ups. So everything I have my hands, together or either touching. So here I start off with the close grip, whatchamacallthems, pull-ups. Make sure I get my chin over the bar. I still try and arch my back, get into that top position. And I really felt my forearms. Contracting and a bit of my biceps as well. But what I'm doing here with the close grip exercises, I'm trying to bias my arms. Technically, if I really want to build up my arms, I would do just more isolation movements that don't include my back or my shoulders being worked in. So instead of, doing what I just did right there, I would probably do hammer curls or reverse curls, things like that. But I'm not really interested in that type of development. I want to try my best to build up certain parts of my body just by skewing development, for one muscle group or other muscle groups with one movement, right? And that movement for right here, specifically in these videos, would be the pull-up. And push-up. So right here, I got my third set of the pull-ups. I have my thumbs off of the bar. I'm not having my thumbs wrapped around the bar. I felt that position was more comfortable, and I wasn't, gripping the bar as hard. Again, my forearms, the closer my arms were, the more I felt my forearms. And I tried to experiment with the grips. Like maybe I would have my hands closer in one set. Maybe I have my hands just a bit farther. But overall, I still have my shoulders basically tucked in with this type of grip right here. Moving on to the pike push-ups or the pike press. Here I kind of have my arms a bit more flared out. That kind of puts more emphasis on the medial delt of the shoulder, which kind of gives that shoulder the roundness. I did include pike presses without a close grip because I just want to make sure I really get my shoulders. I think your shoulders are a very important part of your body when it comes to your own strength and mobility. So getting closer and closer to your shoulders, basically being able to move around your own body, like a handstand press, or handstand push-up, I think is a pretty good strength standard to reach at some point within your training career. And also with doing a close grip, I tried it yesterday. Doing a close grip with like a pike push-up, even just on the floor, is hard. I don't think I was able to get like 3 reps, right? And again, that was without my feet being elevated off the ground. It was like it was crazy. The tricep, contraction that I got was pretty good. It was pretty good, but you definitely do need a good amount of shoulder and tricep strength in order to do like a pike push-up with a diamond grip. I bet you'd have big triceps by then probably. Now we got close grip chin-ups. I've been doing these for a while. I really do like the, bicep contraction I get, especially towards those last couple of reps. I really start feeling my biceps working. I still feel my back. Of course, I'm going to feel my back. But it's just very interesting how with doing this grip, having this close of a grip, it really puts more emphasis on your biceps, right? If I were to do a wide grip with the chin up, I wouldn't really feel my biceps like that. It would be just more of a back movement. And even with, like, let's say, shoulder width, like just the regular chin up grip, that's still mostly my back. It's still my lats, especially when I do a chin up with, like, just the regular normal grip. But here, I'm really putting a lot more emphasis on my biceps. And in the past, I've never really been very, consistent with a close grip chin up. Probably because I just was doing curls at the time with like rings or with a bar and dumbbells. But I really do like this movement because it's like I can get training in this one muscle group without having to use a bunch of more equipment, which would then kind of maybe make things more complicated, especially when it comes to a point to where I have to make a program and make sure I put all these exercises in here and make sure these exercises are hit this day and these muscle groups are hit that day. It just makes things a lot more simpler. Like, oh, I want to get more biceps. Okay, let me just put my hands closer together when I do pull-ups. It's a lot more simple. I say, of course, it requires minimal equipment because all you need is like a bar or something to hang from. And I also really do want to see how far my arms go. I do have longer arms. My wingspan is actually longer than my height. So I want to see doing these, I guess, compound calisthenics movements that bias your arms. I want to see how big and how far my arms can go with just these movements alone over the next 3 months or so. So here I am with diamond push-ups. I've been doing these a lot more regularly as well. They're pretty good. I really like them. When I come up to the top, I feel my chest, kind of like the inside of my chest. But I remember I used to have a hard time feeling my triceps. I would feel it more in my shoulders. But I think that was because of my hand placement. I might have had my hands too far down, which would have put more of an emphasis on my shoulders with the diamond push-up. But now I have my hands more up to the point to where when I go down, my hands touch my chest and then I come right back up. And I just felt nothing but my triceps through this movement, right? And then also, if you find that you do have problems with a diamond push-up, or you're maybe not even strong enough to do a diamond push-up, kind of do a push-up to where you have your elbows more tucked in. So it's kind of like your arms are to your side. And that way you're still going to feel your triceps. And then maybe once you get strong enough, you can move on to the diamond push-ups. Also, with diamonds, be careful with your wrist, right? So, you can put your hands close, you can put your hands touching, but if that's uncomfortable for your wrist and your shoulders and even your elbows, then, there's no reason for you to not, put your hands just a bit farther apart, right? You don't want to put them out too far because at that point that defeats the purpose. But if you have them close enough to where it still kind of looks like a diamond or even a heart shape, it's still good. You're still going to get the same benefits out of that movement. Right here are the row curls. At least I think that's what they called. I'm not sure what people call them. But I've seen these in a lot of like street workout videos or calisthenics videos. It's mainly a bicep exercise. You're only really going to feel your core and your glutes maybe because you have to stay in that stabilized position where you're parallel to the ground. But if you want this to be harder, then you should try to elevate your feet, right? But at that point, when you get to elevating your feet, because I was barely able to do 5 or 6 reps just being parallel to the ground. And I still had my knees bent. But if you're able to have your knees straight and have your feet elevated, that's when the movement is going to become a lot harder and a lot more difficult. And you should probably have gigantic biceps, I would assume, because that's I don't know how much of your body weight that is. That might be 75% of your body weight or something like that, or 65% of your body weight that you're pulling with just your own arms. And here's me showing off right here, of course. And after that, these were the diamond extensions, kind of like just tricep extensions or skull crushers. I've seen these as well. I was actually recommended these by a friend at work. And it's kind of like you touch your forehead or you touch your face to your palms. So it's like diamonds, but is going to put a lot more emphasis on your triceps, right? Like when you do a diamond, a regular diamond, you'll probably feel your chest when you get to that top position. But with your hands going to your head, that's going to be almost nothing but triceps, right? I didn't feel my chest or my shoulders at all in this movement. Another thing with your elbows, you want to make sure that these are kind of placed at the end of your workout, because now your elbows are kind of all warmed up and primed up. It would make sense to place these after something like diamonds or regular push-ups. And that's about it for this video. Hope you guys enjoy the video, and check out my other videos if you'd like. So see you guys later. Bye.